going well. Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday. I am here live today because I will be making Sunday dinner. So, if you see the title, we are going to I'm making fish, which is the salmon. It's going to be stuffed. And then I'm also going to have asparagus and homemade mashed potatoes. I will be stuffing my fish, guys. So with that being said, guys, we are getting ready to get started. I'm going to actually start on the spinach first. Okay. And then I'm going to put garlic in the spinach. And I'm also going to put, I don't know if has anyone ever had salmon, stuffed salmon before? Oh, I thought I had on this thing so you guys can see me. Sorry about that, guys. Let me turn that on. Okay, you have to see me. I didn't know it was off. There you go. Hi. Hello, 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 hello. So we're going to actually start with the spinach. I'm going to I want to put it over here, but I'm going to start from the beginning. I'm going to let you guys know. I see someone is here. We are having stuffed salmon. I've already cut the skin off the back of it. If you can see that here, you have to take that skin off of there. So I did take the skin off. Here's my fresh spinach. I just cut this up here. Here is my fresh asparagus. And my potatoes is over here. I'm gonna put these in the pot. Here are my potatoes. Look at, they're smoking, guys. Look at that. So what I'm gonna do with these potatoes, I'm gonna put it in this pot over here. Can you guys see that? Yes, you can. I have to turn around sometimes and look to see if you guys see exactly what I'm doing. But I will be moving this camera. So on the other pot here, I'm gonna use this pan for the fish. So I'm gonna get my small pan and I'm gonna put my garlic and my onion in there and cook the spinach up. You know, you have to cook the spinach up. Hello there. Can't see who that is. Hi, how are you, 1498? So glad for you guys to join in with me. I don't know if you did see the title there. I am making stuffed salmon, homemade mashed potatoes, and fresh asparagus. So glad for you guys to join in with me today. I appreciate that. So I am going to bring the camera on this side, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome aboard, everyone. So I'm going to show you guys the seasons that I will be using in my dish today. I have the granulated garlic. You know you can't forget about that that Old Bay seasoning now. You can't forget about that. Welcome, everybody. So glad for you guys to chime in. Look at the hellos and highs. Hi, everybody. Here is some paprika, smoked paprika. I also have some lemon butter garlic. Hi, hello there. And I also I'm going to use the parsley to put on top of the mashed potatoes when they're done. Hi, Maya. I'm so glad for you to join me, Maya. And then I also have some black pepper. How is everyone doing on this beautiful Sunday? I'm so glad that you joined in with me today. So guys, when I am on live, so you will see a lot of movement, okay? So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to turn you guys around so you'll be able to see exactly what I'm doing. So I'm going to get started on this spinach first, okay? So if you bear with me here, I will turn you guys around. Okay, this little small pan is where I'm going to put my spinach in first. We're going to get started with that. Thank you so much for the likes, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hi, what was that? Naeem? Hello, hello, 1486. So glad for you guys to chime in. I appreciate it. So what I'm gonna do in this pan, I'm gonna put a little butter in here. Well, hello there. I love those hearts. I love, love, love those hearts. Thank you guys so much for those wonderful hearts. So I'm gonna turn this fire on here, and we're gonna get this fresh spinach started. Okay, we're gonna start with that first. Um, and I'm just gonna put just a little butter, not a lot, just enough so that it will cook. Okay. And I did clean my spinach, everyone. Now, if you want to put onions in here, you can. Thank you so much, Derek. I appreciate that. Okay, guys, this pan is small. You do not need a big pan for just some spinach. You could put a little water in here, but you know that it makes its own water. So I'm just going to go ahead and start with this first, okay? Whatever season you want to put in there, if you want just salt and pepper, what if you might want paprika? I'm not sure. But I'm just going to put a little pepper in mine. And spinach does cook really fast. So let's give this spinach a little stir, guys. We're going to turn that eye up a little bit. Does anyone on here like spinach besides me? And the spinach will be going inside of the stuffed salmon. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to sprinkle a little garlic powder in here. And you know, I'm going to put a little garlic in here too, some fresh garlic, fresh minced garlic. I like both. I'm a garlic lover. I don't know how many garlic lovers I have on here, but do you like garlic too, Maya? Yes, I love me some fresh garlic. Okay, so I'm going to put this in here. Again, you could put as much as you want, but like I said, I love garlic. So there it is in there. And you see that it is cooking down. It doesn't, again, it does not take long. Okay, I had to preheat the oven, guys, because I will be putting my fish in there. Yeah, I know you guys heard that little buzz. Okay, guys, while this is cooking, I am getting ready to start on my asparagus. Oh, boy. And my asparagus does consist, you can put butter on yours, or you can put oil. It's up to you. Let me give this spinach a little stir again. Look at this. See how fast that cooks down? Doesn't take long at all. Okay, now what I'm going to, again, I know I said this, but I'm going to say it again. I'm going to go over here and work on my asparagus. Again, you can use oil. You can use whatever you want to use on your asparagus. And here it is. This will be going in the oven, okay? And there it is. If you can see that there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to squeeze a little fresh onion on, not onion, sorry about that. I will be squeezing some fresh lemon on top of here. And I will season it. You can season it whatever you want to season it with. It's up to you. So the oil that I will be using, guys, will be the avocado oil. Hi, Bobby. So glad for you to chime in with me. Okay, here is my fresh onion. I'm going to put this in but after I do the oil, okay? You do not have to do this. It's up to you if you want to do this or not. But me, I like the taste of lemon. So I'm going to give it a little lemon taste. Now, I do have one glove on because I do not want the oil all on my hands. So I'm just going to, and this is the oil that I use. So I'm going to just give this a little sprinkle. Has anyone ever had stuffed salmon? Do you like it? Or do you like salmon at all? And the oil is on there. So I'm just going to massage this with my hand. Okay. And if you can see, the oil is on the asparagus. It's hard to see it on this camera, but it's there. Hi, LaTanya. So glad for you to join me today on my live. I appreciate that. And again, you can put whatever type of season you want on there. And you guys know I am a garlic person. So I will be using, here's my garlic. Here, I use the fresh garlic and also the granulated garlic. So I'm going to sprinkle, just give it a little sprinkle. And again, you do not have to use this if you do not want to, okay? If you want to, also, you can put, I'm going to put some of this here, just a little bit, because this is a lemon, butter, garlic. Guys, this is really good. This is one of my favorite seasons. So I'm just going to sprinkle just a little bit on there. I like things with garlic in it. I cannot say that enough. So what I'm going to do, guys, I am going to put in my minced garlic, which is here. Again, you guys do not have to do what I do. You can put your favorite season on there. Okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give this a little mix. Make sure it gets all up in there. See that? And if you notice that, you see the garlic on here. Guys, if you do not want the oil, you can always use butter. So now that I have my lemon, which is here, I'm just going to squeeze some of that on here. You can do this before, you can do it after. And this here is going to go into the oven. I'm going to do the entire lemon on here because it gives it a nice flavor. And then you have your juices going to be at the bottom of the pan. So that lemon is going to melt down in there. Okay, guys, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to wrap this up in aluminum foil. And we're going to put this little delicious dish in the oven and let it cook. And see, while that is cooking, I will be preparing the rest of my food. Some people might not like you. If you have a dish with a lid to it, you can do that. This one does not have a lid to it. I think I need to get one of those. I need to get one of those casserole dishes with a lid to it. Okay, guys. And I'm going to put this in the oven here. So I'm going to bring you over here. And in the oven this goes. And I'm going to put this on for about 20 minutes. Okay, I have to push it. You have to push it to the back so you want to make sure that it cooks. Can you skin it? Can you skin it off of you? So guys, what I am going to do next, I am going to make my mixture for my stuffing. Okay, And the reason why I'm doing that, the spinach is done. So I'm going to put everything in a bowl. So we're going to get started on there. Hello there, sweet girl. Hi, Frankie. Okay. So I'm going to put at least, I'm going to put the entire cream cheese. Guys, I am on live, so you will be able to see me move a lot here. So there that goes here. So I am going to put, I'm going to cut this out and put it in here. And we're getting ready to make that stuffing for the salmon. You want to make sure when you do that, you keep this out overnight or for some hours because you want to make sure that this cheese is soft. We do not want any hard cheese. You know, it makes it harder to start. Okay, so there that is here. Now the spinach is warm. It's not like it was. So I'm gonna go ahead, even though we just cooked it, it did cool off. So we can go ahead, that is garlic in there. Some of you guys are coming in. I'm getting ready to make the stuffing. So I'm just gonna pour this right on in here. So the next thing I'm gonna do, guys, I'm going to put my season inside of here. So I'm going to start with my garlic powder. Hi, Bill. So I'm just gonna put just a little bit in here. And guys, you can use whatever season that you want in there. I do want to do smoked paprika because it gives it a nice color. I love this. I love this smoked paprika. I did purchase this from Aldi. So I'm just going to sprinkle some of that in there. So we're going to give this a nice little stir, guys. And then I'm going to also put my cheese. I have another cheese, which is the granulated cheese. We're going to put that in there too as well. Again, this is the stuffing that's going to go on the inside of the salmon. And see how soft that is. I'm also going to put some lemon juice in here too as well. Just a little bit, not a lot. We don't need much. Look at there. There it is. It doesn't take much to do your stuffing at all. Okay, now here is my Parmesan cheese. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit in there. You can shred your own or you can buy it shredded. And sprinkle a little bit of that in there. Again, you can put as much as you want. And give that a nice little stir. Guys, if you want to put a meat like lobster meat, shrimp in here, that's fine too. You could put whatever you want in your stuffing. I'm not putting meat in mine. So I'm going to give it just a little bit of lemon juice. You can use the lemon juice from the, the fresh lemon juice, or you could use the real lime lemon juice. And this is what I'm going to use here. And I'm just going to give it a little couple of dots here. I do not want a whole lot. Let me see how this works. And that lemon, it gives it that nice flavor. So guys, when I get done with this, I'm going to put this in the refrigerator because now I have to get my fish ready. Okay. Again, you can put whatever you want in yours. I thought about some crab meat or some shrimp, and I said, you know what? I'm just going to leave it like it is. So guys, I'm gonna set that to the side. Just put the lid on it, and I'm just gonna set it to the side over here. I'm pretty much done with my spinach here, so I'm only, you know, you can make as much dip as you want. It's just only a couple of us that's here, so I'm not gonna make I don't have to make a lot, you know. And then I do have a couple of pieces of big, you know, large salmon here, but I'm not making it all at one time, okay? So now I am going to get my salmon, and we're going to cut our salmon in half. Okay, and we're going to season that salmon up, and we're going to get it all ready, guys. I did take my fish, I did take my skin off the back of the fish. So after you wash your fish, what you want to do, guys, you do want to make sure that you get a towel and blot it. I did pick this fish up at Aldi's. So I'm just going to give it a little splat like this. I'm going to cut this in half. Salmon is very filling to me. So I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to make sure all that stuff is not on there. And that's just from some of the skin from when I cut it off earlier. Okay, so now, guys, I'm going to have to get some more gloves on. You know why? You know what? I'm not putting no gloves on. I just got to wash my hands. That's all I got to do. So I'm going to get this fish here. Now, I'm going to split this down the middle here, just like this. To me, this is enough for 2 pieces. If you want to eat this entire piece, it's up to you. But like I said, I'm cooking more than one thing, so. And see this on the side? This is where you're going to stuff. You're going to cut this down the middle here, and you guys will be able to see that. So right now, I am going to season the meat. And I did show you some of the seasons that I have. So I am going to start off with my garlic, of course, because guys, you know I love garlic. Anybody out there garlic lovers besides me? And when you season, you want to season on both sides. It's up to you. Here's some smoked paprika. You know what, guys? I made a mistake. You have to put oil on top of your fish. That's the mistake that I just made, and I'm glad I caught it. So what I'm going to do, guys, I am going to put some oil on top of here. And I will be using my avocado oil. You can use whatever oil that you want. It's up to you. But I will be using avocado oil. And see what the oil does, it helps the season to stick on longer. So I'm just going to sprinkle on just a little bit here, guys. I remember when I didn't use oil at all, and I'm like, why isn't this season sticking? you know? And then I found out because, so you're going to flip it on the other side. You're going to do both sides, of course. And I have enough oil. There's oil on the plate here, too. So I'm just going to flip it over. And I'm just going to pat my oil on here on both sides. Okay, so what I'm going to do on this side here is I have to take my glove up because I don't want to touch the seasons and do all that. So I am going to put the season on this side. And again, this is my granulated garlic. I am going to put some paprika. Who likes paprika on their fish? Anybody on here like paprika? Anyone? Come on, I know somebody's on here. Like paprika? If not paprika, what do you guys use on yours? when you do your stuffed salmon. And this Old Bay gives it a nice flavor. You don't need a lot. You got to be careful because some of this stuff can be a little bit too salty, and I don't want that. So, guys, I'm going to put my glove back on. And I'm going to flip this over, and then I'm going to do the other side. Just like that. Okay. So back to same season. You can never put too much garlic. Granulated garlic is not salty at all, so you don't have to worry about that. And paprika helps the fish turn a different color. That's what I like about that. I'm just going to put a little because I don't want a lot of. I use the knife and scrape it off. Yeah, you're doing good though. Okay, guys, now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut on a little slit on the sides. And I do need both gloves for that. And then we're going to stuff both pieces of fish. But what I'm going to have to do, guys, I'm going to have to get another plate because it's going to have to. I'm glad these are paper plates. Because then you have 2 pieces of fish. I still have quite a bit of fish. You're going to be over here, Jesse? Okay. You're more than welcome. Okay, guys. So here are the 2 plates. I hope you guys, let me put this one up a little further there. There we go. So I'm going to put this piece of fish on here because I have to stuff it. And with me doing that, I need to make sure I have enough room because it can get a little messy sometimes, you know. Okay, so right here is where you want to cut, guys, on the side. See this thickness right here? You want to cut right there. Thank you, Susan. So you just want to give it a little cut. This is make sure your knife is sharp enough. If you guys can see that, I have a little cut there. And then what happens is, guys, you're going to open it up, and that's how you stuff your fish. Okay? Do not cut it back too far because what happens, you do not want it to go through on both sides. You just only want it to go through on one side. See how simple that was? So I'm going to do this one here too as well. Again, make sure that your knife is sharp enough because if it's not, you're in trouble. And then if you want, you can just cut it open a little bit more. Because like I said, you want to make sure that it goes right on the inside of there. I just made a little boo-boo. Look what I just did. But you know what? That's okay. Keep going. You know, I tell anybody, everything when you're cooking is not going to be perfect. So what you want to do is just cut that up a little bit in there. So now what I'm going to do, I am going to get the stuffing. And I am going to go ahead and put it in there. I know some guys are coming in, but I am making a salmon stuffing. I'm also making fresh mashed potatoes and asparagus. The asparagus is in the oven. It is on a timer, so here it is here. And this stuff, you'd be surprised once you put this cheese in there, it melts a lot. So this, I say explode. I don't know why I say that word, but you just stuff it in there just like this, guys. Look how simple this meal was. So you just give it a little push. I am getting my hands dirty. I sure am, guys. And it's okay. Just wash them, you know? You see how that's going in there? Sometimes I like to put toothpicks on mine because you have to sear this meat. You can sear your meat or you can put it inside of your, you could put it inside of your air fryer. or just your oven. Some people might not want to do that. So it's always other ways of cooking your stuffed salmon. I hope that helps someone because some people might be allergic to oil or, you know, it could be anything. So I'm going to have to cut this one open a little more. Right here on the side. I'm just going to give it a little cut. And there it is. So I'm going to go ahead and stuff that. And guys, if you have not made this, please try it. It is just so delicious to me. And like I said, you can, if you like meat in yours, if you want to put some shrimp in there, or I've seen people do crab meat, you know, you can stuff some crab meat on the inside of there, okay? Sometimes you think it's not a lot until it cooks and then it goes all through the fish and it's just so yummy. Raymond, this is stuffing for the, this is Philadelphia cream cheese with spinach, Parmesan cheese, and then I also, whatever season I wanted to use. That's what's in the middle there. It's called stuffed salmon. Okay, guys, I am getting ready to come over here and get this pan to cooking. Right now, I'm only cooking 2 pieces, guys, okay? You say, oh, yes, who is that, Mac? Yeah, that's, and oh, yes, it's even better when you're eating it. I'm making who is that, Miss Catalina? I'm making stuffed salmon. Okay, so guys, I'm going to start my salmon. I'm gonna get this hot. And guys know my favorite thing to get it hot with is this here. Oops, my avocado oil. So right now I am getting ready to sear it. Okay, I do have to move the camera, guys, because I am on live. Okay, Raymond, did you hear me? I don't know if you're still on here or not. Okay, guys, you do not need a lot of oil when you sear your fish. So I'm just going to give it a little sprinkle, guys. Okay, guys, while that is getting hot, I am going to see what's going on with my asparagus. So I'm going to move this back. It looked like it has 1 minute and 27 seconds. And the timer will be going off. So even, guys, when you're cooking something, just put it on a timer. So that just reminds you to go back and look and see what's going on with the other fish. Okay? Okay, look like I need to turn this up a little bit more. I'm going to put this on 360. Because it's not ready yet. You want to cover that up for me? Thanks. Okay, so I got the hubby. He's going to put that back in the oven for me. So I'm going to go ahead and the type of oil I'm using is the avocado oil. And Raymond, you can use any oil that you want. You know, if you want to use vegetable oil, canola oil, it's just, you don't need a lot. So Raymond, have you ever cooked stuffed salmon before? Has anyone on here ever cooked stuffed salmon before? No one? Come on. I know it's somebody on here that cooked stuffed salmon before. So when you cook this here, you only want to cook it on each side for 5 minutes, and then you want to put it in the oven after that. So it's going to go in a dish. No, Pam? Really? You either, Sapphire? Well, thank you, Zelda. It is. It's very good. You know, it's something different. It's always good to make something different. That's what I do on my channel, is try to make something different. I did make this before on my channel, but I made it with something, you know, different. No, you say no, Raymond, thumbs down. Okay, that's fine. Well, hello there from Italy. You love it, huh? Yeah, me too. I love it so much. You know, some people, they just don't like eating food that's different. If they never had it before, they think that it's not good. You do not know until you try it, you know? I see that it is quite a few people in here, guys. If you could just hit that like button and also subscribe to my channel, you will be able to see all the videos that come out when I have a video. I always let people know when I have a video come out. And if you hit the notification, it will let you know exactly what day and what time my video will come out. So you will never miss a video of mine. And I hope everyone is having an awesome day. You love salmon, me too. Well, hello, Australia. Oh, okay. Okay, Alexa. Hi, Nettie. How are you? Yeah, it's really good. I'm gonna say that with that long number, 180-819-86. It's really good. This is my second time making it, and another thing is good too is the stuffed chicken breast. I've had that before too, and it's really good. Where's the spatula? Hey, I tell you, can't never find nothing, I'll tell ya. Okay, guys, I am going to lay the fish in here. It should be pretty hot here. So I'm going to go ahead and start this in here. And see, guys, like I said, you only cook it for 5 minutes on each side. And with it having this paprika on here, it's going to let it have a little color. So if you can see that there, guys, look at that. Yummy. Thank you, Raymond. Thank you, Zelda, for letting me know that. Zelda. Yeah, and hit that, guys, hit that like button. Also, subscribe to my channel. If you're interested or you like when I'm cooking, if you like some of my videos, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. This is the main thing I do is cook. I also shop. I like to show hauls on my channel. So those are some of the things that I enjoy doing. The name of my channel is called The Lancer, so you will see my family on there too as well. We do like to do things together as a family, so you will see that too as well. And like I said, guys, you do not need a lot of oil for this. You can put as much as you want in there, but you really don't have to. I usually put toothpicks on here, you know. Thank you, Alexcar. Where am I? I'm in the United States, Pam. So guys, I'm gonna put some toothpicks in here because, yeah, I don't like when you flip this over, you might have a little, you don't have to do this, but this is something that I choose to do because what happens is when you start cooking this, it starts to come out. The cheese, you know, cheese melts, guys. So it starts to come out. No, I did not put garlic butter in there. It does look like garlic butter though, Alexar. It really does. It's actually Philadelphia cream cheese with spinach. And I also put Parmesan cheese. I mixed it all together, and whatever season you want to use, you can do that too as well. Again, I like to do these toothpicks because they it's a little different. Last time I cooked it, I said, "Oh, I'm glad I put the toothpicks in there because this thing can get really stuffed." And when you cook this, the cheese just melts down in the fish. It's really good. That's okay, Alexar. Guys, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much, Yemi6631. Thank you so much. It's actually a delicious dish. It really is. Okay, guys, I get to flip this little thing over. Let's see how it works with the little toothpicks. I think I'm going to take these toothpicks out now. Let me see. Hopefully it doesn't come all out. That's what I hate when it comes out. So I kind of want that to stick together. And now that it's kind of cooked on one side, let's see how this works. Again, you do not have to. Look at that. There you go. So I'm going to take these out on this side. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this in a pan and I'm going to stick it in the oven and let it cook. And then we're going to get started on the mashed potatoes. So what you wanted to do is brown. Thank you so much, Alexa. I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for the likes and the and subbing to my channel. I really appreciate that. But I like to cook different things on my channel, guys. This is something that I enjoy doing. And I'm so glad that you guys are here to join in with me. So what is everyone cooking for dinner today? Anyone cooking? And you see that the color is on both sides. It does not take long. You like to see me cooking? You know, I only cook twice a week. Sometimes 3 times a week I might cook, but I do not cook every day. I do explain that to people. So sometimes, because when I cook, it usually lasts for a while. So that's the reason why I only cook. You know, when you have a big family, you probably have to cook more, but in my case, I don't have to do that. So I just like to come on here and show the different things that I like to cook in my kitchen. So I thought I would bring you guys along. Okay, guys, that is cooking really good. If you can see that there. And this is the dish I will be putting it in. I'm going to put it in this round dish, and then it will be going in the oven. Thank you so much, sweet girl. Oh, really, Yemi? Yeah. No, I'm not a singer. You think I should be a singer, Alexa? I'm not a singer, sorry. Okay, guys, let me look at the other side, and then we'll be able to put this in the oven. Again, because the only thing you're doing is browning it on both sides. So there it is. It's actually brown on the other side. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in this dish right here. And you just put it in the oven and let it cook the rest of the way. You know, salmon does not take that long to cook at all. So in the oven it goes. And there it is in the pan. So I'm going to turn this off here. So when you put it in the oven, you only put it in for about 20 minutes. That's all you need. So I'm gonna put you guys over here by the potatoes because that is the next thing I will be making. The asparagus is still cooking. So we're gonna look and see how that is looking. Last time I looked in there, it wasn't doing anything. I'm like, asparagus, come on here. You need to get on the job. Now you can cook your asparagus as long. Brian, this is not cooking. I need your help. It looks like it's not doing too good in the oven for some reason, guys. So I think I'm gonna have to move this on top of the stove and put it in a pan. So, but right now, let me go ahead and put this in the oven. Let the timer go on here. So this is only for 20 minutes. Okay, so that timer is on, guys. So I'm gonna have to wash this pan up because I'm putting my asparagus in a pot. Because it's not acting right in the oven, okay? And that's okay. You always cook potatoes and salmon, Lexi? Really? You like potatoes? Okay, guys, let's get this. Now, my favorite potato is red skin. I love red skin potato, guys. Oh my goodness, do I ever love it. It gives it a different flavor to me. So 2 things that I use for my mashed potato, guys. You can use a blender if you want to, but you really don't have to. Oh, yeah, I love them. That's my problem. So this here is what I'm going to use to mash my potatoes with. This here is what I'm going to use to whip my potatoes with, okay? But the first thing we got to do now, guys, we're going to mash these potatoes. I do have my eye on, my fire eye. Now, you can use heavy whipping cream in here, or you can use, what is it? Heavy whipping cream, or you can use regular milk. It's up to you, you know? You can use whatever milk that what your desire is. So yeah, I'm gonna put the asparagus in this pan right here. So the hubby is in the kitchen, guys. He helps me out so much, you know? So this is what you do. You mash those potatoes until you can't mash them anymore. That part, I love homemade potatoes. One of my favorites. I don't eat them like I used to, but I still love them, you know? And you want to make sure those potatoes are soft enough so that you can mash them. What is that? Oh, that came out of there. Oh, Lord. Oh, really? Thank you. You a mashed potato person too, huh? Now, guys, I do not use regular milk. I use almond milk. And so I think I don't want to use too much of the heavy whipping cream in my potatoes. So I'm going to put some almond milk in my potatoes, okay? Regular milk does not agree with my stomach, so I have to use. That's why I tell people, some people, when they come into my videos, I let them know you do not have to cook everything that, you know, the way that I cook it. So it's just good to cook something different. I'm put some mashed potatoes, some butter at the bottom so it doesn't stick. Guys, you can use whatever season you want in here. I'm just going to use salt and pepper. That's what I'm going to use in there. So I am going to begin with my milk, which is my almond milk. I did purchase it from Aldi. You can use, again, you can use regular milk. You can use heavy cream if you want. It's up to you, okay? So if you see that it's boiling, I put a little butter in there. So here's some of the milk. I did pick this up from Aldi. So I'm just going to pour that in here. That was it. So it was time to get rid of that, huh? I do have my eye on. That's the thing about cooking. When you're cooking a lot of things all at one time, you always want to make sure that you use your timer, and then you can avoid your food being burnt. I hope that helps someone, because I used to do that. I had to learn the hard way, guys. So that's what I usually do. I have to put the timer on everything, even when I bake. I have to put the timer on. So I'm going to put, I'm not measuring. Listen, I'm not measuring this, guys. I am just pouring it in here, okay? Some people like, there's a certain type of way as far as their mashed potatoes. Some people put mayonnaise in theirs because that can help, See, and it's starting to see that milk helps a lot. And like I said, you can use whatever milk you want in there. Guys, you know what I like in mine? So I put a little cheese in mine. So they're called cheesy potatoes. It's almost like scallop, but not exactly like scallop potatoes. And you could put that in there too as well, Guys, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate that. Then you will be able to see the next video. Every time I post a video, you will be able to see that. So I'm going to put a little bit more milk because we want those potatoes completely mashed. This the Italian way? I think it's all our ways right now, huh? It's good. That's why I like looking at different people, the way they cook, because everybody, that doesn't mean because you're not from our country, you can't cook. I might like the way you cook, Everybody does stuff different. Look at that, guys. I usually put my seasoning in when it's pretty much done. Like when I mash it the way I want to, then I'll put my seasoning in. Yeah, who was that? Did you really? Jim. What's that, Jimmy? I'm going to say 17:33. You have to set that timer. I tell you, I learned my lesson. I'm like, I can't afford to keep burning my food, Because you can get so busy in your day that you forget that stuff is on. It's so easy to forget, And see, the thing about homemade mashed potatoes, they're going to be lumpy. And it's okay. You know what? I like mine kind of lumpy. They do not have to be completely whipped. No, they do not. Okay? You can eat your potatoes the way that you want to eat your potatoes. But this is how I make mine. Okay? Like I said, I do not add my season until it's almost done. So, because sometimes when you cook your food, the flavor can leave when you season it, I don't like that, of course. I don't know if anybody else does, but I personally don't. Another thing you can put in there too is some sour cream. You could put sour cream in your potatoes. Okay? So it's just a ton of things. You can put Philadelphia cream cheese in your potatoes and make it creamy. You know what I mean? So it's just a ton of ways you can make potatoes. I don't cook my potatoes the same way I do when I make it. It's always different. I might have that day where I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to put a little bit of chives in there, or I'm going to put a little bit of parsley in there to give it a little color, or, it's the way that you want to do it. So, guys, I'm going to get my little whip out, the one I showed you. And I did purchase this one from, guess what? The Dollar Tree. I am actually using this as a smasher. I use this for my meat too as well. You can get this from the Dollar Tree, Elixir. I don't know if you guys have a Dollar Tree in your area. I'm sure everybody has a Dollar Tree, but this is a masher, and this is what I use. I also use this too. This is my best friend right here. But this is what I use right here. The next thing I'm going to use, Elixir, is going to be, I call it it's a whip. I don't know how to call it. I think it's something like whip. I'm going to use this too. Now, if you want, you can get your blender out. I want the extra size. And then you just shake this until it all comes out. It comes out automatically, okay? Oh gosh, I love me some homemade mashed potatoes, guys. I'm sorry, but I just love it. I'm gonna put a little bit more milk in there. Again, you can use sour cream, Philadelphia cream cheese, butter, salt, pepper. Yeah, that part. Thank you, Elixir. And the hubby is over here with, look, there's the asparagus, guys. Look at there. They didn't act right when it was in the oven. I'm like, wait a minute. They were in there for about 30 minutes. Can you believe I've been on here for over 30 minutes? So that's how that is looking. Looking nice, and look at that, guys. It has the garlic in there. Let me see if you guys can you see that? The phone might steam up a little bit. And then there it is. Oh, really, Alexa? Look like me and you have a lot in common now. Come on. And another thing is good with your salmon and your asparagus, you could do a sweet potato. You can mash it, or you can put it in the oven and bake it. You know, and then cut it open and then put whatever you want in there. Guys, if you want to, now the skin potatoes, I did not have them. But if I had the red skin potatoes, I would have left the skin on the potato. Because I love red skin potatoes. Okay, so I'm...
Oh, okay, I thought the lid was off.
I saw it. Okay, so I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit in here, guys, because this is pretty much done, you know? And like I said, if you want it more smoother, you can keep going. Thank you so much, Elixir. I appreciate that. I try to mix everything up. Now I do have foods. I have a list. I have people that come on here and they want me to cook certain foods. I have a list. I think I have on that list so far 10 items I want to do. Some of them are from different countries. Thank you, Jelly. Yeah, it's, and the thing about this, if you do not want it like this, if you want to whip it up more, you can get your blender out and do it that way. But see, me, I like mine with a little lumps in it. That doesn't bother me at all. I like to take that potato, taste that potato. See, guys, you see it is smoking? Oh, thank you, Elixir. I think I'm a lucky lady to have him. Yeah, he's a good guy. Yes, he is. One of the best, you know. You can't find too many good men out here. So, guys, I'm going to put the lid on top of here. And the fish is only, if I did put the timer on it, it's 6 minutes and 50 seconds. And I'll be taking that out. And right now, this is cooking. And guess what? In a minute, dinner will be done. You know, I try to cook things that people will like. I am a vegetable eater. I love vegetables. So that is a white potato, Perry. That's white potato. I do like the red skin a lot, but I had to use what I had at my house. So that is the white potato. I did leave a little skin. I don't know if anybody ever saw any of the dark spots in here, because I like mashed potatoes with some type of skin. But there's a piece here, and there's a little piece here. It's a couple of pieces within here, but I do like some of my potatoes with the skin on it. But if you do that, guys, make sure that you clean your potato very well, if you're going to do that, okay? You love asparagus? Yes, me too. Oh, yeah, that's right, Perry. So, guys, let's see. We only have just 5 minutes, and then the salmon should be done, guys. So make sure everyone stays and wait until I put it on a plate and serve it. I really appreciate you guys, because I want you guys to see the layout and see how everything is going, okay? Oh, really? You know what, Alexar? I have another thing of asparagus in there. I like asparagus, but you have to make sure you cut that end part off, because if you don't, it's tough. My favorite food is what I'm cooking right now, Jelly. I love salmon. Salmon, yeah, yeah. I'm a fish lover, but salmon is one of my favorite meats. I do like certain vegetables. I like a lot of vegetables. It's not too many vegetables that I do not like. Yes, they do. Yeah, they do. Alexar, yeah. But they so good. That fish is, yeah. And the fish is good. You need that omega-3 for your body, you know? So guys, I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to look at the fish here and see what's going on. It is bacon. I'm going to give it a few more minutes, and then we'll be taking that out. You're a big veggie and chicken lover? Okay. Yes, it is, Alexar. I like chicken too, Jelly. I like chicken. I sure do. What is your favorite vegetable, Jelly? I love so many. I really don't know what my favorite is. You know? I had some mushrooms in there. I started to cook those mushrooms. Oh, okay, Denise. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, it's been a little over an hour, but thank you so much, Denise, for stopping in. I appreciate that. I used avocado oil. I did use a lemon. I used this right here. Who is that? Perry. I used this here. I did use some minced garlic. I used this here. And I did use this right here. And I also squoze some lemon, fresh lemon. Not lemon juice. I squoze fresh lemon. I put all that on my asparagus. Okay? Ooh, I love zucchini, Pam. Oh my goodness, broccoli, carrots. See, now I can't eat cooked carrots, but I'll eat it raw. Now that's weird, but I don't know, but I love them. You don't like lima beans, Jelly? And parsnip. Okay. Okay, Denise. Oh, yes. And you know, I don't use it that much either, Denise. I use it like if we do a boil or something, but I really don't use that middle grill. I love my stove. I really do. So we got a 1 minute and 44 seconds, and the fish will be coming out, guys. I know this has been a long video. I like, the reason why my videos are long like this, guys, because I'm on live. If I'm not on live, I usually go faster than this. But with me being on live, and of course I like to talk to you guys. Oh, we have an accent. Do we really? Do we really, Elixir? No, actually, Denise, it came with the stove. This came with the middle part came with it. This is I think it's a Samsung, I think. Where's that? Yeah, I think this is a Samsung, Denise. Actually, all of our appliances in, yeah. And Denise, let me explain something, Denise. I was cleaning the stove and this knob right here, I was cleaning it. And you pull it out, clean behind it. I broke it. Why was that piece $100? Samsung. It's a Samsung, Denise. I think we ordered it from Best Buy. We've had it for a little while now. We had no problems with it at all. If you get one, you will really like it. Yeah, we really enjoyed. Okay, guys, only a few seconds. You see those numbers going down right there? 2, 1, zing. Okay, guys, we getting ready to see how this fish is looking. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move these potatoes over. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to move this over a little bit. You'll still be able to see what I'm doing. Okay. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Yes. Okay, this is how it's looking coming out of the oven, guys. Look at that. And see, that's what I was saying about the stuffing. When you put the stuffing in, it always comes out of the fish. That looks good. It looks really good. So because it's a cheese, that's the reason why it's like that. Yes, that's what I'm getting ready to do right now, Jelly, okay? So, guys, I'm going to move this back because I do have to plate everything. I hope the asparagus is done. Okay, hold on one sec. Yep, the asparagus is done, guys. So, we getting ready to plate this. You guys get to see how it looks. So, if you decide you want to make this dish, you can. Okay? And I appreciate you guys that stayed on my video all the way through. That means a lot. That actually helps support my channel, and I appreciate that so much. Denise say, OMG. Yes, that's what I said too, Denise. So I'm going to have to separate this here. And I am putting it on the plate, guys, as you can see. And see, that cheese does come out. So I'm going to put the potatoes and everything on here so you guys get to see how pretty it is on a plate. So just bear with me here. Huh? What happened? I've been spilling stuff. So guys, here's the potatoes. Now, if you want to, you could put this on your fish on top of the potatoes if you want to. It's up to you, So thank you guys so much for staying and watching me while I plate this. This means so much to me. It really does. Sometimes people come out and they don't see the finished work. So here's the salmon, guys. We do like a little brown on there. If that's up to you, if that's what you want to do, you really don't have to. But here it is. Yeah, we like a little brown. That's the way we like ours. Yep, that's why I tell people you fix it how that you want to do it. So, guys, I am going to show you the finished work. The only thing I have to do now, guys, you subscribe, Denise. Okay, thank you so much, Denise. I appreciate that. So what you do at the end here is this is parsley. You do not have to do that. So what you do is just sprinkle a little bit of that on there. Give it a little color, If you want to put black pepper, whatever you want to do to yours, it's up to you. So, guys, this is the finished work. Again, we like ours a little brown. You ready to eat, Jelly? So, guys, this is the finished work. And I appreciate you. Again, I appreciate you guys for watching. I'm going to cut this open here so you guys will be able to see the center. And this is how far back the cheese goes. See if you guys can see that there. If you want to cut it back further, you can. But this is the finished work. This is the cheese on the inside. If you want to push this back more, you can. Thank you so much, Jelly. Thank you so much, Shan. I'm glad you guys enjoyed this. And I really and truly appreciate you guys for coming on here and watching my channel. It, like I said, it means a lot. And guys, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I always do lives. Most of my videos are live. Sometimes I put out at least 5 videos out of the week. Yes, at least I put out that many. I think last week I put out 8. And thank you so much, Alexar. Oh, you're more than welcome, Pam. Everybody, thank you so much. Thank you, Peter. I didn't see your name when we were talking. I'm just not seeing your name. You will be back. Thank you so much, Denise. I really appreciate that. So this is the hubby's plate, guys. I'm going to give him his plate. But I did want to say thank you guys so much for coming on here and watching my channel while I'm in the kitchen. Spending part of your day with me while I made this a Sunday dinner. And if you enjoyed, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel. Yes, I hope everyone has a wonderful evening, and I will see you all on the next video. If you are subscribed to my channel, guys, make sure you hit the notification button. Every time I put up a live or a video, you will be able to see that, okay? I always communicate with my community. I always put everything in the community. So every time I post anything, you will be able to see it. If I'm not on for the day, you will know. If I'm not on, most of the time, I'll put up a video. But majority of the time, guys, I'm on here. I talk. I talk too. Sometimes I may come on here, we just have a conversation. But most of the time is, if you go back and if you are subscribed, you will see everything that I do on my channel. Cooking, hauls, shopping, grocery shopping, hauls, budget, first going to the grocery store, how much you spent, that kind of thing. That's something that I do. Thank you so much. But guys, thank you again so much. Thank you so much for subscribing and liking and all that good stuff. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.